All right, gentlemen, our last topic on the Blitz on Inside the Lines Media. We're going to go from the high school ranks to the college ranks, and it looks like we're going to put 76 teams into the NCAA Men's Division One basketball tournament, which seems like that's pretty much all the teams in Division One. Actually, it's not even half nowadays because some of them have moved up. But in all seriousness, is it diluting the talent or is it just making March Madness more exciting? And we're back to Chris for the beginning of our topics for thoughts.
Somebody's making money somewhere. That's the only answer I can come up with. Is somebody's making money somewhere. It's more games on TV. I don't.
Are you going to enjoy it?
No, I mean I'll watch it because it's on, but I don't know that it makes the product better. I mean that means Indiana and Auburn would have played. I was a student manager for Bruce Pearl in college, and I'm a huge IU fan. It would have meant both of those teams in the tournament this year, and I would have watched the game. But I don't know that very many people in the country would have watched Auburn against Indiana. For Miami of Ohio to barely get in this year with one loss, I just think means the NCAA is just looking to capitalize on the largest programs that they can get in. I don't think it's going to mean that there's going to be 6 more mid-major teams like a lot of us that are, I would call basketball purists, would like to see some of those teams that don't get to play the larger teams in the regular season because they're scared to play them unless they get matched up in like a preseason Bahamas tournament or something like that. So for me, if it meant more mid-major teams automatically, then I think I'd be a little bit more excited about it. But to just have an extra few basketball games on Tuesday or Wednesday night before the real tournament starts on Thursday, I'm not sure is something most fans are going to find appealing. And I still think the big question is, are people going to start filling out their bracket on Tuesday, or are they still going to wait till Thursday? Well, that's the question, right?
And that's true. And supposedly it still would be done before the Thursday traditional 116 games would take place.
Right.
But does it even impact that in some way mentally? We're going to skip you, Corbin, and we're going to let Adam have a chance to go second. I'll let you have a chance here, Corbin, to get the last word on this topic.
Yeah, when I read this the other day, my initial thought was, to Chris's point, this is a money grab. This is basically just an opportunity to generate some more revenue. But I thought about it a little bit more over the last couple of days. I will say with the way the NIL, if there's one positive from the NIL in college basketball, I think there's more parity in men's college basketball now than ever before. To me, it seems like the talent is as equal across teams, whether it is mid-major or the big schools. That I think the parity makes it really interesting. So to see a team, I'm going to keep it a homer base here. To see a Butler, I know they're in the Big East, but they're still, tiny and stuff. If they were to, make it in as one of the 64 through 76 teams, or I should say 69 through 76 teams now, and get a chance to go up against an Auburn or an IU or something like that, I think the games would be compelling. So in that sense, I don't think it's going to ruin the quality of the games you're going to see because of the level of parity that we're at right now in college basketball.
And that is the best thing that could happen to IU basketball is every team got in, because IU would still be the 77th team if it went to the 77th team, or if they went to 82 teams, they'd be the 83rd team. As much as I'm an IU fan, I become so pessimistic. This is the first year that I didn't do a bracket in probably 35 years. It's the first year that I didn't watch the play-in games. It's hard to be a fan right now, and that's probably a topic for another day, but it's going to be a money grab no matter what. Okay, so the part of the game that I haven't told each of you here as we wrap this up, I'm going to ask you, and you have to say this. This has been a challenge for some of us tonight, but you have basically, we'll say 3 sentences or less, okay? So depending on how well you can eloquently create those sentences in your head on the fly, you might be able to get more than others. I've been told I ramble pretty well. So my question to each of you, and I'm just going to randomly say who you are versus go in a rotation here, is over the next 3 weeks, I'm looking forward to what in sports? Over the next 3 weeks, what are you looking forward to in the sporting world? So I'm going to go to Adam first.
I'm looking forward to the Mets ending the third worst start in franchise history and getting back on the winning track. I am looking forward to Astros baseball tournaments and building on a lot of success.
You're here.
And my third sentence is I am looking forward to following along more with the Lady Trojans and the Trojan baseball varsity team throughout the rest of the season, seeing how far they take it.
Chris?
Astros baseball number 1. That would be our 12U team that our boys play on, that we're turning the corner and having a really good spring so far. That's all one sentence. Second, the month of May is coming up. If you're in Indiana, Corbin, I know that's going to be one of yours, but listening to Corbin on the radio, on IndyCar radio, that'll be one of them. Listening to that, and then seeing the kids get through the end of school. How's that? Ready for summer. I know that's not quite sports, but that means the pool's open, which is sports.
Well, gentlemen, I appreciate you joining us here on the Blitz on Inside the Lines Media. Guys, it's been a blast for me. I look forward to just doing a lot of what we've been able to do here together since the fall, and looking forward to those opportunities. We appreciate the opportunities that Center Grove has given us to cover sports at Center Grove. We look forward to the future being Center Grove and expanding that to other areas. And from me to all of you, couldn't do it without you guys. So appreciate what you're doing to help us out on Inside Lines and making it what it is. So thank you to all of you.
Thanks for having us. Great to be a part of it. Hope somebody besides the 4 of us watch this. Maybe
I hope so too. And if anybody's out there, we want to thank Ferguson Excavation for being our presenting sponsor of everything Inside the Lines Media. But if you are interested in sponsoring, I feel like I'm just a NASCAR with a commercial all the time about sponsorship. But if there's someone out there, I mean, there's a lot of cool ways we can put your logo in here or put breaks with commercials in here. So if you're interested in sponsoring this, let us know. So we appreciate you guys out there watching. You can find us on YouTube, find us on Spotify, find us on Apple Podcast, and find us on Amazon Podcast. So guys, no one knew your image and your own name, image, and likeness until tonight on the broadcasting side. Now they know who you are. So now all of you are going to become celebrities from the top of that press box here over the next couple of weeks. And then wherever we're at in the bleachers, or if we're in the press box of a football game or doing a basketball game somewhere, they're going to come up to us and they're going to go, I know that guy. Gentlemen.
All right.
Corbin's going to pay me back for that one later. I know I'm going to get it because he's got his little subtle way of doing it. So, guys, it's a blast. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and we'll talk to you all again soon.